Welcome to Louisiana Sorry Gardening family. Today we wanted to show y'all our blueberry trees or bushes, whatever you want to call it.
And we're gonna pick it today.
Yeah, we're gonna pick them. One thing that I've learned about blueberries, if you're a gardener, you can find these things like on clearance everywhere. Come on in, princess.
So let's start
Don't
picking.
get those. Yeah, you can start picking.
And
Look
look
at
at
that.
these big ones.
Don't get those small trees like Tractor Supply, $5. I got you. Hold on a moment. Go ahead on and catch you some $10 trees on clearance that are already producing. I've heard people say before, don't get trees that are already producing. I think that's crazy. I think get trees that are producing. That way you know what they're doing, and you don't have to wait for them. With these trees in particular, oh, I got you, baby. With these in particular, I've learned that sometimes it's better to just leave them alone. I rarely ever water this, especially the ones that's in the ground, even the ones that's in the...
Look at this. You see the shell?
What, it's kind of a little bug or something?
No, it's not a bug. It's like a snail.
Oh. Even the ones that are in the pots, I water them a little bit, but they don't need much water. And sometimes the water from the water hose, from the hose pipe, is what can actually cause you more harm than good. So this one, we may throw down a few coffee grounds. Don't have to waste a lot of money on fertilizer, but you want that little acid fertilizer. I got you. And basically, that's all we put on it. We got another one here. We just gonna pick these off. The birds have been so good to us. Look at this. The birds have been so good to us that they haven't messed with. Look at this. Look at that. Can you see it well?
They haven't messed with none of our plants.
Mostly any of them. Let me see it, sis. Whoa.
Put these in your pocket.
Don't put no blueberries in my pocket. So I just wanted to show you all. These things are... I was thinking the birds would have been the got to them, but they've showed us so much respect this year, probably because I have some blackberries on a tree line that they planted, I would say, and I don't really mess with them. So I kind of... Look at the little baby. She knows. She knows which color to get just by watching us and seeing us pick. She knows exactly what to grab for, what color to grab for. Right? That's amazing. Another one. Look at that. Look what she's going for. Big, blue, and purpley. All right. So what's that? So something has been kind of scratching into it. I don't know. Maybe that's just how it looks. She saw that one, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I'll show you some more that we got right in the back. I'm gonna get her to press pause, and we're gonna go show y'all about our little container garden, some other nice blueberries we have. So let's go check that out. All right, so back here, the beautiful thing about being back here, I just watered, so it's a little wet, but I told y'all about this container platform deal, and you can actually sit down. Wow, drop some. It's hot out here too. Oh, it's right here. You can actually sit down
and eat.
enjoy the day, gonna eat it.
Don't get so much, Harry. Yeah, look how much I got.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people say, you know, they don't have much space. Blueberries, you can kind of keep them pruned down, but you can plant, I mean, every season, I would say, find you 2 or 1 blueberry plant on clearance. $9.99, $6.99. That's what we've been doing with these. And when you get to a point where if you wanna put them in the ground, you can, but you don't have to, because it's more bushes than trees. So you actually can get 20 blueberry plants and get you 20 good pots. And you see this size. This thing is like the gallon size, right? And they just ripen. Few ripen here, few ripen there, few ripen there. These that are in the containers, because I'm not great on watering, they show by being a little smaller in size. But the ones that are in the ground, they have access, you know, they go and access their own. Don't grab a whole hand of it. No. They pretty much access their own water and moisture from the ground. So they do way more as far as size wise. And this is just what I wanted to show you all today. This is a tree. That's one thing I wanted to say. What we wanted to do when we started, when you saw our come on, Ashley. When you saw our all the loquats, all the plums, stop, Fiona.
That's not Fiona.
I mean, Ariana, yeah, sorry. when you saw a video about all the plums that you could dig, our idea and our mission was to this year, and this is going to help us move forward, so that's why I wanted to share it with you. Our idea was to find which fruits or which produce produce month by month. That way we wouldn't have like just a big influx of fruit, you know, like having 5 or 10 orange trees. Like what can you really do with that unless you're selling it, right? So we wanted to have, put that down. We wanted to have the knowledge of going forward what we could plant. So that's why we put out a lot of loquat trees, because that was the first tree that I saw that was ripening after the spring passed. After that, I saw the mulberry tree, which came in right after that. Even while they still had some loquats on trees around town, I saw the mulberry was starting to ripen. So now, as the mulberries have all dropped and the loquats have all shriveled up, now you have the blueberries that are coming in that are ripening. So that's brought us from, I would say, March all the way now to May. So now we're looking like, okay, so what's next month? What's gonna ripen next month? And it may be the pears, I don't know, because I haven't been so well on keeping up with it. I just, when they get ready, I go pick them. I don't be knowing what month it be or what. But this year, I'm making it our mission to keep aware and stay aware of what's ripening. Even if it's not a fruit tree per se, then I know that at least during this time, we do have our tomatoes and cucumbers and all those things to give us that nutrient to cover that space throughout the summer. And then maybe
That's
once the
very black.
once the summer comes, watch your hand, Mom. Once the summer comes, then we'll be able to tell you. But when December comes,
Yo,
we'll
look how
have a
juicy
whole
that is.
we'll have a whole list
A mosquito on my leg.
of everything that grows in Louisiana and when it's ready. So they're not gonna work with me too much today. So thank y'all for watching Louisiana Gardening Family. And as always,
Grow,
Girl. And
Look how
follow
juicy
Lovely
this is.
Girls TV. I mean, subscribe.